So we're done with the first stack. Now let's get into the second stack. First off, we have Mighty Bomb Jack. Mighty Bomb Jack is just, it's a platforming game, and it's just really, really boring. It gets tedious after a while. Yeah, it's not really that much fun. It gets boring after a while. You can like, it's very floaty. You know what I'm saying? The character just floats around. It's not that fun. So yeah, it's on the Wii U Virtual Console if you want to check it out. Here we have Othello. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, Othello. This is basically based off of that board game, I believe, where you have pieces and you basically when you put them next to each other, they turn the ones in the line into the same color. It's kind of complicated to explain, but it's actually pretty fun. I do recommend it if you can find it. Yeah, Othello, great game. We have Pinball. This is literally just pinball, like literally. And I mean, the only thing that would be unique about it is that it has Mario in it. So yeah, and yes, that is Mario. I'm pretty sure it looks like him. So yeah, pinball. Here we have Rad Racer. This is an awesome game, and it's very revolutionary for its time. It's very like ahead of its time because it has 3D features. Sorry about that. 3D features. So you can put on 3D glasses and you can play this game in 3D. That's right. You literally just press select on the controller and it turns into 3D. So that's amazing for the time. So Nintendo were really ahead of their time even then, before the 3DS, everything like that. But anyways, Rad Racer is a great game, and if they should put this on the 3DS Virtual Console if they haven't already, because it would make sense with the 3D. That'd be cool, like a 3D Classics. That'd be awesome. That just makes too much sense. Here we have Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Disney's Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, by Capcom. Capcom and Disney had such a good relationship back in the NES days and Super Nintendo days, and up until like the Genesis, they made some amazing games. But anyways, this is a really, really good game. I haven't gotten too far into it because it's just really hard for me, because I suck at games. So yeah, Rescue Rangers. This is a fun game. I know it's based off of that cartoon I used to watch. So yeah, really good game. Here we have Rygar, or Ryger. This is a game in which you play as this guy, and you're supposed to try to get to the end of the game. But the problem with this game is that there's no save feature, I believe. I mean, I just haven't been able to find any. So it's really, really hard to get through the entire game without saving. But it's still a really good game. I just wish that it were a bit, like, I wish they made it so you could save. So yeah. If they put this on 3DS Virtual Console, I'd probably buy it just so I could try to play it and beat it, because you can save automatically on there. But yeah, great game. Here we have Spy Hunter, which is a very popular arcade game from the 80s. You play as spy in a car, and there's like cars around you, and like helicopters, and like lasers, and like spilling oil and stuff you're supposed to try to get through. And the problem with this game, in my opinion, is that it never ends. It goes on forever. So that's a really big problem. So yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah, great game. It's a Spy Hunter there. I like the top of this. Great game. We have Super Glove Ball, which is compatible with the Power Glove, but you can still use the NES controller, and it's an alright game. It's basically like Wii Sports, but for the Power Glove, which obviously flopped. And like, what I meant by Wii Sports is that like Nintendo Land was for the Wii U controller, and Wii Sports was for the Wii controller. That's what the Power Glove was for, Super Glove Ball. Anyways, here we have Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. This is, I already talked about Duck Hunt, but Super Mario Bros. Just a classic game. Everyone knows Mario, and this is a game that made him popular. So yeah, Super Mario Brothers, obviously an amazing game. Duck Hunt, I just talked about it. Here we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I believe is the first console game based off of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And you know, they've come a long way. You know, we're getting the new Ninja Turtles game in a couple months. The one by Platinum Games. I think it's called Mutants in Manhattan. That looks amazing. I really want to get that. But yeah, this is a game that started for Ninja Turtles on consoles. It's pretty, you know, if you saw the AVGN review, I'm sure you have. It's hard game, and yes, I agree with them. It's very hard, and it doesn't really follow the source material very well. But it's still, you know, a game that was worth owning, and this game sold really, really well in the NES, and it's based off the comics, as you can see, because they're all wearing red headbands. So yeah. Here we have Tetris, classic game. What more is there to say? Tetris, good game. Here we have Tiny Toon Adventures. It's actually really fun. I enjoyed this a lot. Yeah, really cool. So yeah, Tiny Toon's Adventures, really fun game. I'd recommend look up gameplay. It's actually really cool, and it's based off of that cartoon because I'm watching this too. Here we have Xevious. Xevious is based off the arcade game, which is basically an arcade game, a port of it to the NES, and I have this on the Game Boy Advance as well, so that's pretty cool. And I mean, it's not really a bad game at all. It's pretty fun actually, but after a while it gets really tedious and really boring. So yeah, and like I said, I own this on 3 different platforms, not just the Game Boy. I was on the NES right here, I own this on the Game Boy Advance, and I own this on the 3DS. So yeah, it's really funny that I have 3 copies of this, even though 3DS digitally. But it's really funny I have 3 copies of this, even though I think it's just an alright game. But yeah, see you guys. Here's the last game right here, the last actual game. Zexes. I don't know how the hell you pronounce this. I've always wondered how you pronounce this game's name. I'll call it Zexes. X's. Okay. And Survival Review gave me this game in his giveaway, so thanks to him. But anyways, Zexes is basically, I heard it's an underrated game where you play as like I know you play as this like the space guy, and you have to like save fairies and stuff. I don't really get much far into it, so I don't really remember. But it looks really cool. The art, like the cover, and the name Zezzies. Like, what the hell is that? And those are all my games. Here we have this accessory, the Game Genie. The Game Genie, you basically plug in your game from back like this, and you put it in your NES like this. And if this connects to this properly, and this connects to the NES properly, you'll get a screen which shows. It'll show you a thing to put a code in, and the codes you can get them from like the books they used to give, or now you can get them from online really easily, and they work for like almost all the games on the NES, and you can cheat your way through the games, and it's actually really awesome. This is a really awesome device. It's helped me get through some pretty hard games, so yeah, it's really awesome. And yeah, I always check online sometimes when I'm playing NES games and see what codes I can use, so yeah, really awesome. And yeah, these are all my games. I also have these dust protectors. I have a lot of these Nintendo ones, and I have some just plain old black ones. So I thought I'd show that because this is still part of the collection. But yeah, so that's all my NES collection, guys. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll show you guys all my NES games if I can here. Kind of, you can see all of them. But yeah, that's my NES collection. So thank you guys for watching. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let me know NES games you recommend. Peace.